Do you know, Kevin?
So we'll dive into the do you know? The do you know?
Segues back a little.
Yeah, it jumps.
Hair.
Yeah,
a skosh, one might say.
Yeah, I don't know about
Say
that.
I just wanted you to say skosh.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Do you know? This is sort of. I guess it's two. Like, do you know who your favorite NFL team? Like, it's kind of a dumb question for you, but do you know who your favorite NFL team is?
This was planned.
The Eagles.
And
Nick loves the Eagles.
do you know how you think they'll perform this year?
I have a lot of comments on that.
So there's that. We'll leave it at that.
Now, next week is going to be the fantasy football conversation. This week, we're going to establish now how we think our teams are going to do. Now, me and Kevin get to speak for Mike because 3 out of 4 members of 4-player Giants fans.
Yes.
Fun fact. Giants t-shirt to plan this out. Did not. Nick.
Despise who you are.
Nick is a Jacksonville Jaguar fan. And he
Close.
fucking has a Jaguar tattooed on his butt cheek. And he fucking loves them. Right, Nick?
The right state. Miami.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Dolphins. Fiends.
Florida Gators.
Miami Dolphins.
Who
All right, and
notoriously sucked for years.
Let's be honest. I'm not expecting much out of them. I'm not even expecting a winning season. I'm gonna say 7-9.
What do you mean?
No,
after
no,
after
no,
a
no.
playoff year, you're expecting?
It was a weak playoff run.
Wait, you guys got in?
Yeah, they made the playoffs.
We went 10-6. We got smoked by
Just
Pittsburgh.
like the Giants went 11-5.
Oh my
last
god,
year.
that's right.
Yeah.
And they were
That's the other
off.
thing I forget.
But here's the problem. Here's the biggest problem. There was no Dolphins victory. No, strike that. There was only 1 or 2 Dolphins victories that I actually was like, the Dolphins won that game. There were way too many games that I was sitting there watching it, and I was like, we got lucky. There was no reason the Dolphins should have won that
I
game.
remember you saying that, so you weren't just.
I wasn't just
showboating,
saying
yeah.
it for this. Like, that was the truth.
I became a Dolphins fan for a couple weeks last year when Jay Ajayi was running for 200 yards every
He's-
week, and I
he's
had him on my.
beasting.
Oh yeah, and I dropped him the week before he started.
Yeah. Guess we picked him up.
Yeah, not in that
Nicky
league.
Kid.
Not in that league. So
Either
worst
way.
thing ever.
Either way, I had JJ.
Is that how you pronounce it?
That's how
Ajay?
in my household. I'm not even kidding.
All right.
Me, my dad, and my brother. We just add.
They're all Dolphin fans.
Yeah, all of us are Dolphins.
I
We just
just say it a
actually
different way
we
every
just keep
time.
adding A's or J's.
Yeah, I like that.
We just keep like JJ. Just back and forth. His name does work like that. Anyways,
Yeah.
besides the point.
You know he's from England?
Yes, he's British.
Dante Culpepper.
No.
Was that a question or
That was an
J-
error.
J-
JJ.
He's from England?
He's from England.
That's fucking
He's
dope.
British,
I like
yeah.
that a lot.
in the
I didn't know that.
I gotta give credit. So you guys know the page Bleacher Report.
Mm-hmm.
They put out this like cartoon short each week called
Did
The
you say
Gridiron Heights.
Bleacher Report?
Yeah,
You don't know who?
Isn't
Bleacher
it
Report-
pronounced Bleaker Report? No, I know how it's spelled, but I thought it was always pronounced Bleaker Report.
No.
why would it be Bleacher Report?
I don't know. I just
Bleacher
I
Report makes
literally
so much
lived my
more
life.
sense.
Bleacher Report sounds fucking stupid.
It makes so much
No,
more sense.
It makes
It
sense
make-
because of the bleachers.
Exactly.
It actually makes a lot of sense, and I've never.
Are you thought
With-
it was bleak?
Literally, with every day, I'm more certain that he ingested too much glue as a kid.
Follow at Broza93 on Twitter for fun facts. And
Oh
you can,
my
and then you can
gosh.
date this podcast because of this fun fact. Okay, proceed with your thoughts.
I despise you.
All right. So Bleacher Report.
So,
That's
Gridiron
I never,
Heights.
Jesus.
amazing skit. Very, very well worth it to rewatch it from last year's stuff. It was very relevant with each week for the most part. Anyways, there was even a skit where they held true to Jay Ajayi, and the voice actor for him was British.
Oh,
It was
really?
funny. He was hanging from a cliff, and I forget who was at top. It was either a Patriot or a Steeler. And they were at the top of the cliff, like kicking his fingers off. And he was like, he said something like, "No, please don't do it," or something like that. And I thought it was so funny.
Was it like a little like anime type?
Yeah,
deal?
just like a little cartoon. I'll show you guys after this, but it's worth the watch, and I hope they do it again this season because it was I really enjoyed it.
They probably will. Bleacher Report has a pretty big following.
Yeah, but
'Cause,
anyway,
I mean, their
oh,
app
sorry.
revolutionized everything. The team stream.
Oh,
on
that's
your
their
phone.
app. Oh,
It's ridiculous.
I
But
didn't know that.
anyways, So yeah, I am obsessed with the Giants in probably every way. Like, if I were to pick a sport, because I'm a Giants, Yankees, Rangers, Knicks fan.
All the New York teams.
The Knicks are an abomination, so
They
I
are.
can't even focus on
They
them.
are.
The Yankees this year have finally given us something to root for, although lately it's a little rough. The Rangers have been good for, in recent years. The Giants, though, like above all teams, I don't know what it is. It's like I'm obsessed with everything.
Yeah.
Like every facet of the team. I don't even know how to describe it. It's ridiculous. But I don't know. This year, off an 11-5 season in which none of us saw that coming.
No.
It seemed too good to be true as it was happening. I don't know. I mean, it all rides. It all rides on the offensive line.
I think.
We'll go as far as the offensive line takes.
Yeah, I mean that's for certain. But I feel like I think it was easier to see that season happen as some
Technical difficulties. We are now back.
back in action. Now I feel like it was so much easier as someone who wasn't a diehard Giants fan to see why the Giants could have had the year that they were. No. As a diehard Giants fan, you're expected that they're going to fuck it up somehow, right? For the most part.
No.
Yes.
You guys are spoiled.
No, this year I'm very excited.
This year? Yeah, but I was very excited last year.
I was not.
What was
Spoiled.
that much spoiled?
You guys are spoiled fans.
Oh, fuck off.
Two Super Bowls in your
All right,
lifetime. Like, I'm never
No,
sure
I
they're
was
going to
ex-
do
I was
fine.
ex-
I'm just talking about like the
I know.
talent that was there. Like I feel like I believed in us last year. I believed in us this year, but for some reason, like because the year prior to last year, which is the reason I said this, is where we had what was it? 6 or 7 games that were decided by 3 points in the last 2 minutes. You
I
remember
know
that?
that feel.
Yeah, but that's a sign that you're not a good team. You got to win those games.
I know, but still, it's
still.
like you
You're
were
close.
winning
You're
the
right
whole
there.
time,
It
and we
doesn't
got
matter.
it taken away. You got it taken away. If
Yeah,
you
because
just
you suck and
had
you
that,
lose it.
yeah, but if you just had that one extra drive, you were in the playoffs. Where,
Yeah, but you don't get that extra drive. Doesn't matter what it is.
all right, but you can say that about literally anything. Or Nick's team, if they made one different acquisition, then they're in
Yeah.
the playoffs. So the fact that you're there and it gets taken away, where Nick's teams are never there, so it's
No,
That's
I go.
bullshit.
I mean, like every
That's
fan,
bullshit.
I go into every year optimistic. I'm like, all right, this is the year. Let's do it. But then that preseason last year hit, and in the dress rehearsal, I was very pumped. I was like, let's go. And the offense literally couldn't move the ball
I remember that.
at all. And
It's
that
really
carried
bad.
out throughout the entire. You know how frustrating it was to watch an offense that was literally ran through one human being, and if that guy
Ran
didn't
with
exist,
Rodell
they literally
Reckham
they would have
Jr..
been 3. They would have went 3 and out every drive if it wasn't for him.
That's why the excitement is there. My favorite acquisition of the preseason, probably by any NFL team besides the Patriots, because they only got their team so much better, but fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
The Brandon Marshall acquisition. I love it.
Well, guess what? Don't love it too much.
I don't want it, as long as he's a big target
We
away
now-
from people.
Have the Brandon Marshall hex on us. He has never played in a playoff game.
Yeah, well, it didn't start with the Dolphins, but
He has never been to the playoffs.
Well, it's this year is his time.
It's been 13
Listen, I don't-
years or
yeah.
something like that. 13, 14 years.
I just love
It's a trend at this point.
I love that they have a big body receiver, which allows Sterling Shepard, as long as he's fully healthy, which he should be, to perform in the slot like he should. If the tight end does what he could do, I don't know college players, so him being the first round talent, I hope so.
He's like
Evan Ingram.
Yeah, he's like 6'3", like 250, something like that. But he runs like a 4.3.
Yeah.
So he's
That's
like
good.
he's like a wide receiver at
Yeah.
tight end.
Body of a tight end.
But they say he could block, from what I hear. I don't know.
But he's willing to block.
Yeah.
That's a
Which
big
is
a good
first
thing.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Perkins, if he can take the next step, obviously the biggest fear, and I feel like in the entire Giants team, is the offensive line.
Because they did nothing to improve it. They
More
were the
s- well-
28th. They were the 28th ranked offensive line in the league, and they did nothing
More
to
so
improve it.
because of the tackles, and yeah, they didn't do anything to improve.
They're like, all right, maybe this guy will figure it out this year. Let's bank our entire season on that fact. Or on that
and they have to
assumption.
pay the two of them, right? Well, they have to pay Weston Richburg this year, which he's been good for them.
I'm not sure what the contract situation is.
No, he's expired. This is his last year. And I can't think of his name. The other guy.
Pew.
The other guard. Yeah.
If I were a
Who's
coach,
the guard, but
I'm all about building the team around the line. Look at the Cowboys. You could put us in the backfield of the
that's
Cowboys,
what I'm saying. It's smart.
and we'll win the game.
Even the Cowboys fans talk shit for years because it's the boring pick in the NFL draft.
Who cares?
Stack up.
So
Look at them now.
I
Yeah.
wanted the Giants to pick an offensive lineman.
And
Like,
we
I
had
wanted that.
We had the shot at the fucking pot smoker that your team took last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now he's your guy's left tackle, right?
Yeah.
Who cares?
What was his?
I don't remember his name.
Laramie Tunsil.
That's
What
it.
a fucking-
yeah.
What a thing for the history books, because I've watched the draft every year now for
The
past
day
5
before the
years.
draft, a video comes out of this guy with a gas mask on.
But it
just
blew
getting
up.
lit.
But it blew up literally during the first round. It was like the craziest thing I've ever seen. They had him as like a top 5 pick,
He was easily going to be like a top 5, top 3 pick.
and he fucking fell.
And he fell
and just kept
right past the
falling.
Giants, and then they took him at 13
I'll
or
take
something.
the
I wish
talent.
we would have took him.
I
man.
don't care. We took Ricky Williams back. He got
Wildcat.
suspended. He got suspended for drugs. We took
Ricky
him back.
Williams was not a member of the Wildcat.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
He was not there for the spawn of the Wildcat. Was
Not
he?
for the spawn, but he was
Okay,
part,
he was
of,
part
it.
of it.
I think
right?
he was a part of it. Yeah.
Him
Ronnie
and Ronnie
Brown.
Brune?
No, Ronnie Brown was the lead character,
Yeah.
but Ricky Williams was a part
Yeah.
of it.
Was he?
Brandon's not wrong. Ricky Williams was a part.
Okay,
I hate
didn't think
saying
was
that.
I didn't think I was
I thought that was
far.
so far after him.
No, Ricky Williams was a part of that. Ricky Williams and Ronnie
Was
Brown.
Ricky the one
shared
drafted by the
backfield.
Saints and then?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was drafted by the Saints when I forget who was the coach. It might have been.
It was before Pete.
It might have been. Who was it? Was it? I don't think it was Ditka.
Either way.
Whoever it was in that draft traded their entire draft to move up to get Ricky Williams. They didn't have a single pick in the draft. 'Cause they traded all.
And the worst part is we had him for like a few seasons and then weed bust and gone.
Yeah.
Now we have no team.
He was a god in college.
He was even amazing in his early NFL days.
Yeah.
He was unstoppable.
Yeah.
If he did not get busted for that, the Dolphins would have been like an early 2000s.
Wasn't he the one?
pseudo-dynasty.
Because this is. I feel like he was the precipice. Is that a word?
What?
What is
Precipice.
that? Precipice.
Oh, thank you, Kevin.
Kevin got me. Of weed being bad for NFL players, where I feel like he was the very first high-profile case where now we've accepted that that's somehow okay for them to get
Which is
suspended,
just-
like Josh Gordon shit.
It's like extra bullshit.
But he was the first. But the best
Yeah.
part about him was he was just like, I smoke weed. Like,
Yeah,
I, still,
I don't
I
care.
still smoke weed. I don't
Yeah.
fucking care. Fucking dope.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Oh,
If you perform,
we should establish Mike's a Giants fan, so I'm just gonna. Me and Kevin are just gonna speak for Mike. But Nick, Jay Cutler, don't count him out.
I'm not
Just
going to count him out. I'm gonna on his own.
I feel like
From his own talent.
he has the potential to thrive. It's just not. I don't think the odds are in his favor. I'll say that.
The other thing is, I want someone with that fire. You need someone with that passion. Jay
Yeah,
Cutler was
you
done.
know.
He was done with football.
Yeah.
Jay Cutler was a guy during a playoff game a couple years ago that was literally like, "Nope, I'm hurt. I'm
Yeah.
done. See you later."
Yeah.
Just
That
walked.
was
I
fucking
need
unreal,
someone
yeah.
that's willing to dig in. when
This
the
was a
going gets
guy-
tough. I
this-
need Matt Stafford who broke his arm and threw
Yeah.
the overtime.
Did
or
you ever
sorry,
see
conversion.
the sound? What is it? You know when they do the sound?
You
like,
mic'd up?
Mic'd up.
Yeah.
When they do the mic'd up for that play, did you ever see that?
No, I haven't.
Dude, it's fucking dope. He runs to the line and he throws it. He's fucking instantly done.
Yeah.
Like, instantly.
But that's what I'm saying. I want someone on the team that's willing to
Yeah.
do that. If I found out we were getting Matt Stafford tomorrow, I'd be happy.
Matt Stafford's one of my favorite players because he's the mimic of Brett Favre, who was the reason why I became obsessed with football as a young boy, because I was obsessed with Brett Favre, and he's the same quarterback as him.
Fair.
Gunslinger. He'll fucking
Gunslinger,
rip
yep.
it.
Sorry, Kevin, I cut you
Yeah.
off.
Cutler literally at the end of this year packed it up. He's like,
Yeah.
"All right, I'm gonna be in the booth. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna be
yeah.
announcing games for the rest of my life. That's all I'm gonna be doing." And then he gets a call,
And then who did
a $12
His
million,
wife.
a $12 million
I thought it was
call.
10.
or
Was it
10.
10
whatever.
Yeah, it was
million.
10.
At that point, what
It
does it
doesn't-
matter?
Doesn't matter.
10 is 10 times more than enough.
Yeah.
But 10 mil, when you were thinking you were just going to sit and watch football and talk to go play, fuck.
10 mil for 1 year. You just got to go out there and
Not die.
Just
He's
give it-
doing it right. I mean,
Yeah.
let's not take away from him. What a smart fucking
Yeah,
man.
no, but that's why I hate the Dolphins because we're
Yeah.
we're the idiots that feed into that.
Yeah,
But
but-
to me, Matt Moore has proven he could be
I know.
a capable,
I-
not the next step,
I know.
but a very capable.
No, I mean, if you're with
Quarterback.
Matt Moore at the helm, what are you expecting out of your year then?
They're honestly equivalent or better than Jay
I want to
Cutler.
say
No, Jay
frankly.
Cutler. Jay Cutler is leaps and bounds has better talent than Matt Moore.
At least Matt Moore wants to be there.
I'm saying Matt Moore is at least better than 50% of the NFL team's backup quarterbacks.
yes.
Easy.
Yes.
To me, easy.
I mean,
I would say that. Easy.
okay, you're the best
He-
backup. Congratulations.
I know.
Yeah, but at least that's
He-
there instead of
but
who is the third string
I
quarterback?
don't even know.
Yeah.
But here's the
I'll
thing.
look it
Here's the thing. What is it worth to me? Have a 6-10 season with Matt Moore and save $10 million, or have a 7-9 season with Jay Cutler? I'll tell you
No,
what.
that's the thing. They think they have a. They don't want this season to be
To be a
to-
wash. I
it's
know.
yeah.
I'll tell you what. If we make the playoffs again and Jay Cutler,
I think you have a very good chance because you guys do have a lot of talent.
but
on
that's
the
what I'm
team.
saying.
It's really, and unfortunately for you, and who many people have said in the decision, what will it take for your team to get to the playoffs? Tom Brady retiring.
Unfortunately-
and you have the Patriots in your division, so you need a wild card.
unfortunately that's our only route.
You need a
There's
wild card.
no way that
they're
we're
the
not-
best team in the NFL. I'm a
There's no
Giants
doubt.
fan. They're the best team in the NFL.
I hate the
Doesn't matter.
Patriots,
Yeah.
but they're the best team in the NFL. There's no doubt about that.
They only got better.
Now, the big issue is, again, Jay Cutler arguably ate glue for 1 or 2 years as a child. And he,
That's gonna be the best thing will be if he lights it
If
up
he
this
lights it up,
year.
I
and
will
the
eat my
fucking-
words.
But then they have to pay him.
Yeah, but they
I
could
don't
they could
care.
get out of that Tannehill deal.
I will pay.
But then what do you do? Because he's a short-term solution.
I will
No,
pay.
he's not.
Cutler is a short-term solution.
No, he's not. No, he's
he
like
was literally
30
retired. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's like 33 or something.
but he was literally retired.
You
I
get
mean,
it. No, and if he enjoys, he's with. This was literally the perfect storm for Jay Cutler.
Oh yeah,
It's a
I've-
coach.
No,
it's a
absolutely.
coach he respects and
Yes.
enjoys, and a coach he actually performed well under.
Yes.
In Chicago.
He's got good receivers too,
Yeah, that's the
which helps.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
he's
He has
got
the
good
talent.
pieces around him. There's a decent defense there.
But
But he's got I'm pretty sure they have a good offensive line. Right?
They've, yeah, as long as they all stay healthy. When they stay healthy, that line is amazing.
Yeah.
But they never stay healthy. They're always injured.
Brandon Doty
Doubt it.
and David Fales. Those are your third string quarterbacks.
David
I
Fales.
would have never
San
known
Diego
that.
State.
I guess. I
Or no,
can
San
tell you.
Jose State.
Either way, here's my biggest fear that could happen, and this will make me very sad. The Dolphins do well, 10-6, 11-5, make the playoffs, but not on Cutler's arm, on like Ajayi's legs, and maybe Devontae Parker and
If he takes.
Well,
the next
that's
step.
another thing.
And-
you guys need him to take the.
He
yeah,
hasn't
step.
done anything. Yet.
and
JT.
Juice. Jeez, I couldn't remember the
Landry.
name. Juice, yeah, Jarvis Landry.
I was
And-
thinking Julius Thomas.
and if they-
the God.
I mean, we'll see what happens with him. But I'm saying, like, I would hate for Cutler to ride the curtail. The curtail, is that the right expression?
Coattails.
Coattails. Thank you. That's the right expression. Ride the coattails of the rest of the team's success and then get paid for that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Yeah.
think that
When
I,
Matt Moore could have coasted along. On
I
those
feel like that would
coattails.
be evident though. Like if that was something that was
You would
happening.
hope. You would hope that would be evident,
No,
but
it would be. If
I don't think it is. I think a lot of people get excited when a team is winning and they're like, "Oh, the quarterback's doing a great
I
job."
think, I would agree with Nick in this case,
Yeah.
just because the talent at receivers there, so they could make him look good.
Yep.
Obviously, it takes a lot
Yep.
from the quarterback to make receivers look good, but they still could.
Well, I mean, look at Peyton Manning. You could put anyone on Peyton Manning's team, or even Tom Brady's for that matter, and they're going to make that player good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just like I'm thinking about the Browns, like I don't believe there's any fate that the receivers there could make the quarterback look good.
Probably not. yeah.
However, the Dolphins, their receivers, I believe they're
Kenny,
talented.
you don't
They
have
can make
faith
them
in
look
Kenny
good.
Britt in Cleveland.
I fucking even forgot that he got put to Cleveland.
Okay.
And who's the second string? Who did they draft
Who's
last year?
who's the quarterback this year? Oh my
Corey
God! it's-
Coleman.
No, isn't it Osweiler?
yeah.
Brosweiler?
Yeah, Osweiler. And
The
Deshaun
Brosweiler.
Kaiser from Notre Dame.
Yeah.
The Golden Domer.
Having a good preseason.
He played
We'll
one
see.
game.
I want the Browns to get
Enough
out
for
of
the commentary to fucking take it in. Just like Blake Bortles is right now being fucking
No, he was
shit on.
he was awful. And I watched some of that game.
Yeah.
Awful.
At this point, I think the season will start. So let's see if
Oh
Blake's
yeah,
gonna be
maybe
a
by this
starter.
point,
He got replaced. Who the fuck knows?
Chad Henney's the starting quarterback.
Is that the
No
backup?
way.
Yeah.
No way.
The immortal Chad Henney.
Wow.
He is immortal. He's still in the freaking league. Old Dolphins starter back in the day. He was a first round pick, I think.
Was he the guy? Was he at the helm when you
1-15? No.
Cleo Lemon?
Cleo Lemon. That's it.
Wow.
That was 1-15. Thank you.
What year?
What?
What year?
That was 2007, the year before they went to the playoffs. The last
The
time
wild-
before this year, the Wildcat year.
right? Yeah. That was an incredible year.
Cleo Lemon and Nick fucking Saban. I fucking hate that guy.
He was the coach.
Nick
that year?
Saban was no Cam Cameron. Just kidding.
You know,
But Nick Saban-
was, yeah.
Saban was still a shit
I
coach.
remember that. They thought he was the truth coming in.
No, he not only did he fuck Miami, but then he runs away after fucking Miami and then goes to a team, wins a bunch of national
He's the best
championships.
college coach.
Fuck that guy. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit.
I don't lie. Nick,
That's
close out the
probably
show.
one of the meanest things I'll ever say about someone, but that person's a human refuse.
Close out the show, you angry Amy.
Football doesn't get me mad, but people get me mad. Nick Saban.
Gets Nick. Nothing gets Nick more.
That's a bad.
boiled
That's a
than Nick
bad
Saban.
person.
Actually, Kevin's job to close out the show.
All right,
We
well, that's
started
been
it.
Don't let Nick
episode
Saban buy your kids.
40 dose
Yeah,
40
there you
dose.
go. Yeah.
of the Foreplay podcast. The Giants this year, it's Super Bowl or bust.
I think so. We have Nick. Do you believe that we have the potential as an unbiased Giants fan?
I mean, the Giants I think are the luckiest team in the NFL, so I absolutely think they can.
You're so annoying.
Any-
I wanted an honest opinion.
Any year they can.
No,
I
You
never.
should be-
I think we have the talent.
No, you should.
I think
You
that-
should
no.
love the Giants because
I do. I
in
do.
the era
Yeah, we've taken out the
in the
Patriots.
in the
Keep in
era of the
mind-
Patriots dynasty, we have slain them twice,
Keep in mind,
and we have been the only team
I
to
am
do
very.
so.
I am very happy that the Giants have done that. But I'm saying they're still the luckiest team in football.
I don't.
There's
allow
no
that.
way Eli, he can't. There's no way he dresses himself. First of all, on his own,
I
gets
love Eli.
the 6th seed wild card, and beats down the undefeated Patriots
Okay.
without a little bit of luck.
Okay,
It happened. I'm happy that it happened. Trust me. Giants are my
down.
second favorite team for doing that, but they're still the luckiest team in football.
You don't understand.
There's no
Potential.
ruling that out.
Potential. We have the potential.
I think you guys have the potential. You'll make the playoffs.
We're.
Knock on wood. I think
I
you'll make the
interrupted
playoffs.
Kevin's close out of the show. A lot of people putting them in like top 5 Super Bowl predictions. A lot of people.
all that means.
I'm
Yeah, it
just
means-
saying. We're
it means-
told. They're getting
They could
talked
come
about.
out week 1 and give up
Yep.
800 sacks, and then
Yep.
everyone's gonna be like, "Oh shit, they
No
suck."
one's talking
All
about the
right.
Dolphins.
And then you see, the
I know
power
that.
rankings.
I've already said that I'm expecting a losing season.
I would expect it.
You should not
even
expect a
season.
losing season.
I'm expecting a losing
I would
season.
expect an even season.
I'm
And we'll go from
expecting.
there.
I'm expecting at best even. I'm expecting 7 or 9.
You have to play the Bills and
You get to play the Jets twice, which
Twice.
is almost like a
Those
handy.
aren't guaranteed wins.
The
You-
The Jets are the worst team in
this
the
year
NFL.
Are
But
2 free wins.
The Dolphins find ways to shut down against crap teams, and then they'll
Play good
beat
against the
good
Patriots,
teams.
yeah.
Exactly.
no, you don't.
Well, not the
realize-
Patriots necessarily, but they'll play good against.
I just want
good
to bring up
teams.
one moment before Kevin finally closes out
Sorry,
the show.
Kevin.
No, it's fine.
I will never forget. I believe it was the Monday night game where the Giants played the Bears, and we sacked Jay Cutler for that fucking. Remember that record night of sacks where it was like 11 sacks or something?
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was a record, whatever it was. I remember watching it.
Of course, it was
No,
Jay
I think-
Cutler.
It was a great game.
Wasn't it? I don't think that was the. I think that game was against
It was a
Donovan
record.
McNabb where they sacked him like 8 times.
Giants versus Bears. Close out the show. Tell people where they can watch what we do. Put the pressure.
So if you
on
liked what you saw here on episode 40 dose,
I
Surprisingly,
like that 40 does.
come back, subscribe, leave some comments on the videos. Let us know what you like, what you dislike, anything you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Subscribe to us or give us a thumbs up or whatever it is you have to do on the podcast services.
In
If
the
you like the-
description, there's a lot of stuff.
If you like the audio edition of us. So yeah, keep coming back every day during the week except Sunday for our content. We'd love to have you.
And we sacked Jay Cutler 9 times.
Oh, so they beat their 8 that they sacked.
I guess it was a
Donovan
Giants record
ah,
for most sacks a game. 9 times. I remember watching that. It's glorious. Back in 2000. Jesus, that was 10. I'm fucking old. That was 7 years ago. Fuck me dead. That felt like 2.
for. Yeah, the Giants' first Super Bowl against the undefeated Patriots was 10 years ago.
Yeah. 2007.
yeah, the Dolphins won in 15 season, same year.
Great year. See you
That
guys
was-
next time.
Later.
Thank you guys for watching or listening.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/4playvideo.
If you like what we're doing, make sure to smash that like button.
Be sure to share all our videos with your friends so we could continue to grow. And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.